I can! I mean, finding out who the Ponyville Days Pony of Ceremonies is a pretty big deal!
Pinkie Pie would be good at TV sins. Definitely an interesting sin to begin the video with. But no, seriously, if this event is as important as Pinkie states it is, then why is it shocking how many ponies attended? Of course a lot of ponies would attend an important event.
I'm glad the committee didn't automatically pick me, so every pony gets a chance to see how great being me actually is, even though the festival is basically a party and the Pony of Ceremonies gets to organize the whole thing, so it would totally make sense if they did pick me.
Okay. You just know you're being especially annoying if Vinyl, you know, a mute pony, is motioning for you to shut the fuck up.
Ponyville Days Pony of Ceremonies.
Hey, just because Pinkie and Florzo have the same voice actress doesn't mean you can just reuse a voice clip and get away with it.
Yay.
I'm on to y'all.
Rarity!
Why does this shock the mayor so much? Hi, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. Where the fuck did y'all come from? Lesbians, do you agree? No? Well then you're homophobic. Sorry, I had to make the rules, Twitter does.
Congratulations, Rarity. Do you know what you're going to do?
Oddly convenient timing for Spike to come out with the mini replica of the town hall now. Maybe that was his cue or something? Also, dare I say it, more proof that Spike is just a tool of Rarity and why Rarity is a toxic ship. Projecting too much? Sorry. Lesbians, do you agree? I'd make a joke about Twilight's wings here, but it'd likely just fly over people's heads. Yeah, I'm definitely being held at stake after that one. Slight possibility I'm just stupid here, but it doesn't look like Fluttershy has any wings.
I'm so excited for the festival I can hardly stand up straight!
Okay, I truly don't know what it is, but I really like this lighting here. It just looks really nice, as simple as it might be.
This year's Ponyville Days Festival will feature various high-class events, such as a silent cider auction and tasting,
So in other words, straight people,
a Ponyville Gala in Town Square,
more straight people,
and, of course, a Ponyville Fashion Show.
oh, an opportunity for drag queens to shine. Hell yeah, I knew this list wasn't totally homophobic. Is that Pickamina? I mean, we're just gonna ignore a horn. But is that Pickamina? The picture on the canvas seems to be more towards the bottom of the canvas now, when it was centered earlier.
Creates shimmering couture of her own designs.
Who pulled those curtains? It can't be Rarity since her horn's not illuminated to indicate that it was her, and it can't be Spike since there's nothing near him that looks like it could have pulled them. So who was it? See previous hand, but with the lights this time.
Pinkie Pie and I can hang lights and decorations in the town square.
Yeah, maybe that isn't the brightest idea.
Over to the right. No, a little left. Oh, wait, back to the right. Now, a little leftish while staying rightly. Stop! Maybe a few inches to the south. And now a couple centimeters north. Okay. One more smidge meter to the... Pinkie Pie! Perfect.
I can focus on the thing I'm worried about most of all.
What?
Creating a Ponyville Days festival fantastic enough to impress Trenderhoof!
Oh dear Lordy Jesus, I know it's not gonna shape of Christmas last night. It's gotta be one of those episodes, isn't it?
Trenderhoof is only the most amazing, handsomest travel writer to have ever traveled or written. Before Las Pegasus became an equestria travel destination, he wrote about it. Before the culinary revolution in Trottingham, he discovered it. He knows what's going to be hot even before it's tepid.
Sounds like some pony has a little bit of a crush.
Oh, Twilight! Crush doesn't even begin to describe it. He's practically divine. I can't believe he's coming!
What if I killed myself? Also, this stands to currently be the third episode in the ongoing trilogy of Rarity desperately trying to convince the viewers that she's straight to absolutely zero avail. Rarity. Sweetie. No, not Belle. You don't have to be straight. Applejack is right there. Just go on and give her a little peck on the cheek. Just a small one. Yeah, alright. Not a sin, but I nearly thought I heard kissing sound effects in this part, only to realize that it was just Dash's wings flapping. You do not understand how many cents I would have added if that was the case. And if you've been around for my Everything Wrong videos past What About Discord, yes, it would have been more than 20 cents. Rarity places this fan somewhere off to her right, but later on it just seems to disappear entirely.
You don't suppose he's decided not to come? Twilight, I don't see him. What if he doesn't arrive? The whole festival will be a disaster! Twilight, where is he? Sorry.
Rarity, you have to get a hold of yourself. I mean, you haven't even met him yet.
How convenient. Oh, for the love of... Yeah, it's one of those episodes. Show's over. Everyone go home. Exit on my right.
Please, call me Trend.
Twilight is me in this scene. Ah! That shot!
Sweet Apple Acres, Ponyville's core, so to speak.
Puns aren't funny, as they say.
To stand on the soil of a working farm, you can really feel the authenticity.
Oh, yes, they really do grow apples here.
What, did he really not believe that Sweet Apple Acres was an apple farm or something?
Who is that?
Oh, sweet Lordy Jesus, Hail Christ. Seriously? Not only did you have to force in a love at first sight trope, which, mind you, I don't even dislike that much, but it just does not work here in my opinion, but now you're making it a character has a crush on this character, and yet said character's crush has a crush on another character trope. Ay Dios mío, this one's gonna be a ride to sit through. Alright, genuine question, is he actually giving those eyes right now, or are we convinced that Trenderhoof has gone mental? I really hope it's the latter. See previous then. Oh boy, are we glad that apple juice wasn't any other color. I'll let you figure that one out on your own. Okay, how in the name of fuck did she cry so many tears to the point that it left an entire lake's worth of them outside?
I brought my cider tasting cup. Are you ready to go try the samples?
Read the room, Spike! She may be crying for a stupid reason, but he doesn't know that. And you mean to tell me that cup didn't shatter?
He doesn't like me because he has a crush on Applejack, even though I've had a crush on him ever since the beginning of time.
We interrupt your normally scheduled LP episode to bring you the fucking Big Bang.
Trenderhoof doesn't like you? That's ridiculous!
Spike is me in this scene.
Oh, Spike, how could you ever know what it's like to be totally obsessed with a pony, only to find out they're obsessed with some pony else?
I know the exact reason he's raising his eye here, and whilst I find it a bit funny, I must fulfill what my contract says, otherwise I will be legally responsible for the repercussions. In case you're wondering, I made the contract. The repercussions are me wanting to kill myself for unintentionally supporting a scene that hints at Sparity. The last word is a sin here.
What could Applejack possibly have that I don't?
Let's see, she's hot for one. Temperature hot, obviously. She's a strong, buff woman. Yeah, she's got a lot going for her. What do you have, Rarity? Again, y'all cannot hide from me.
You know, I have such respect for the work ethic of Earth ponies.
I think that one alone should have been enough to have Applejack fucking buck that guy in the imaginary nuts like he would buck an apple tree. That sounds insanely racist.
I once had an apple so rare, they thought it was extinct. I ate 4 of them.
Maybe that's the reason why the apple went extinct, fat ass. I'm not making a joke again. Just play the sound effect.
I take the mundane, the simple, the unappreciated, and I...
He said unappreciated, and pointed directly at Muffins as he said so. Is Hasbro aware? Please stop walking backwards like that. It's giving me stage 4 testicle cancer. And anxiety. Mainly the latter. Oh, they knew what they were doing with this angle. They knew what they were doing, I tell you.
The thought of hauling apples inspired me, and I just couldn't stop myself.
Really?
If there's one thing I love, it's hauling apples.
Applejack is me in this scene. Kind of wild that this is the 3rd character I've made that scene with. And they're all also about Rarity in some way.
I'm growing fond of it myself.
Okay, I've been resisting making this joke for a while, but...
Bad touch, stranger danger.
Apples high to the sky, she's the one of my eye. That fruit-hauling pony named... Applejack.
He really had to ruin the rhyme at the last line. Also, was Rarity seriously this love-struck to the point she didn't even hear him say...
That fruit-hauling pony named...
Honestly, I'm starting to lose hope at this point. Chat, dare I say it? She might be cooked.
Rarity, why do you want to plow a field?
Spike is, once again, me in this scene.
And I do appreciate your help ever so much. I couldn't do a thing without you, Spiky Poo.
Well, that's what friends are for.
And that's my limit. I probably never said this before, but I'll say it here. Sparity is where I draw the line. This scene. Rarity, honey, I promise you, those writing skills aren't going to help you right now. That's not how that works.
But right now, I need to get the plowing done, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
This face.
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Do you think Applejack will be my date for the festival?
Sir, that is a lesbian.
Listen, I know you really want Trent to like you.
And he does, despite some ponies' best efforts.
Stage 1, Daniel. Denial. Darian. Denial. Yeah, that one.
And I don't know any pony who's that interested in farming. Not even me.
Well, maybe it's time Trend met a real country pony.
What the hell is that line even meant to mean? How exactly do you define a real country pony, and what exactly is stopping Applejack from fitting into that criteria? Twi's wing doesn't look like it's put on right. People on the wiki say like this isn't an error and that Calcimania has a similar thing. Note to self, making everything wrong if we done this episode eventually. But it still looks a bit odd.
Simple ways!
Roll the credits.
Well, what's so funny?
I know she's trying to have a country accent here, but I keep hearing more British combined with country than this country.
Rarity, you aren't serious, are you?
Twilight is me in this scene.
Why wouldn't I be?
Because you would never dress like that. You like fashion and high society and fancy things.
And I can like plowing fields and hauling apples just as much.
But you don't.
How do you know what I like?
Because I know you.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
Hypocrite. I don't know why this bothers me as much as it does, but for some reason it really bothers me that this side of Rarity's mane has the gradient in it, yet this side doesn't. Is that intentional? I don't care, I'm saying it regardless.
To be a model in the Simple Ways fashion show, you might think simple means less is more. Well, if you want to be real simple, more is more.
Yeah, that checks out.
Now, y'all go off and make yourselves look just like that.
This goes nowhere as we don't see any of these healers until the end when Rarity realizes he's being stupid. Okay, seriously, they knew what they were doing here. Come on! Also, someone out there would definitely like this view of Applejack's ass. Sorry, someone had to say it, and if no one would've, I had to. This face.
Is this some kind of joke?
Whatever would make you think I was joking?
Because you would never wear an ensemble like that. You like plowing fields and hauling apples.
And I can like fashion just as much.
But you don't.
Well, maybe you do not know me as well as you think.
Fine.
Hypocrite. This face. Go for crying out loud, we know you're lesbian, just go on and kiss her already.
But good things are better when they're a rarity.
Oh.
Someone would definitely like this picture of Applejack. I'm convinced this section of the episode was made specifically for those who goon over Applejack. Not like I blame them to be real.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, indeedy doodle.
Not me.
Can I just point out how lesbian this scene is? Sorry. Someone would definitely like this view of Rarity's ass. I'm convinced someone has already bust one out due to this image alone.
Ooh, it's bad.
The visual equivalent to fighting fire with fire. Fighting mud with mud.
It's magnificent. Wherever did you get it?
Oh, it's, one of yours.
Somehow Spike isn't covered with mud after Rarity literally just put her mud-covered hooves on him.
I'm moving to Ponyville!
The four most horrifying words ever uttered in this episode.
Being the most interesting pony in Equestria is exhausting. I want to leave my exotic, exciting life behind and live on a farm!
Oh, sweet Jesus, this guy is the ultimate simp right here.
Mods ban that guy and blow up his fucking house.
The mud and Applejack changed colors. Jesus, they're just starting to copy and paste ponies right in front of our faces. The hat isn't helping. I know what you are. Oh, dear God, he couldn't get her first, so instead got it for Grandma? Get this bitch out of here, my God. Scootaloo walks over the curtain here, as opposed to through it. And, of course, this episode ends with a happy ending for Trenderhoof and Rarity. Boo, I want a refund. Also, if this singular frame inspired anyone to put Trenderhoof, Trinity, whatever the ship name is, in their next gen, I hope your pillow is filled with water. Cold water, in fact. Someone would definitely like this frame of Rarity. Sorry again, someone had to. Honest to fuck, I can't even be bothered to do the whole tier list thing again. I'm probably not going to do it again. It was really initially done because What About Discord made me so angry that it practically felt necessary just to point out how much I despise that episode. Honestly, I think a better path to go down with these videos, specifically ones on MLP episodes, is to just end the video after my final sin. My opinion on the episode is made decently clear throughout. At least I would hope so anyway. So yeah, side tidbit about the future by everything like MLP videos. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to return to everything like MLP didn't disappoint.